Hi, welcome to She Spice. Reports are whirling about a spilled tape supposedly including Beyonce and the late Pimp C. Assuming this sounds staggering, hang on. It gets more insane. This isn't simply some irregular tattle. People are saying this could be the specific film. Sovereign Bass Group has battled like the devil to keep concealed for years. Yet here's the kicker. Consider the possibility that this tape associates straightforwardly with Pimpy's baffling demise back in 2007. Could there be a more obscure story impacting everything? We should make a plunge and perceive how profound this deep, dark hole truly goes. Pulling no or type, doing absolutely no part of that hoe-ass out there really do figure you doing some fly. You in a room necked with a few others and some expansive checking out. And that is gay furthermore. We need to get on some other. We should rewind to Pimp C. One portion of the incredible rap pair UGK and a straight-up symbol in Southern hip bounce Pimp wasn't simply spreading the word about hits. He was for uncovering the obscure side of the music industry. However, in December 2007, he was found dead in his lodging with the authority because of an alleged excess of lean joined with rest apnea. If on the off chance that someone has overdosed, that is not blood all around the room, better believe it. We heard the bits of hearsay everyone heard him. I heard him everyone except here's where it gets peculiar. His family and fans didn't buy that clarification. Even his mother, Mom West, had a premonition something vile went down. She accepted somebody was with Pimp C that evening and could have harmed him now with this spilled tape getting out. And about individuals are beginning to wonder, was this what he was quieted for? Here's where things get delicious throughout the long-term murmurs regarding an association among Beyonce and Pimp C that have drifted around. Some say the two are something beyond industry ties. Purportedly, this tape could affirm what many have thought of a confidential relationship, that Beyonce's group has worked resolutely to keep raps, and she's a big deal. R&B? You understand what I'm talking about, however. It was a ton of big-time R&B in those days. You realize I'm not going to call her ladies. You realize you had Mary J. BL. You had Beyonce. Currently, we should be genuine. Ba's public picture is immaculate, and a tape like this, particularly including somebody as disputable as possible, is wrecking. However, it's not just about her standing. This break could likewise bring up an old show with Jay-Z, who had a long-standing meet with Pimpy. Might this pressure at any point have swelled into something far more terrible? Pimpy's demise was at that point encircled by secret. However, the bits of gossip about this tape added fuel to the fire. One of the most interesting parts of this entire story is the planning of Pimpy's demise. The way that he died on Jay-Z's birthday has powered interminable speculations. The web positively has its viewpoints, and they're everything except close-lipped regarding them. That is a detail that in particular extended the paranoid ideas. Many fans began drawing an obvious conclusion, recommending that this was no fortuitous event. Might the planning of Pimp's passing at some point truly be that irregular, or was it a painstakingly coordinated plan to keep him calm? We should not imagine. Jay-Z hasn't been attached to a few obscure tales, from undermining professions to hushing pundits. His name frequently springs up when things go left in the business. First off, Jay-Z might have freely offered his appreciation to DMX later, his passing. However, fans have long guessed that their contention ran further than the surface. DMX transparently communicated doubt toward Jay-Z, asserting their relationship soured after Jay turned into the leader of Def Jam in 2004. DMX blamed him for intentionally wrecking his sixth collection, Year of the Canine, with 5 back-to-back #1 collections added to his repertoire. DMX was a guaranteed rap titan, however. Under Jay-Z's initiative, DMX talked went to pieces. Definitely get cash in their way of life. Let them do it. How about we should let them stay there? How about we should profit from it and not bring it? Let you in on what I mean. It was like they have individuals that their responsibility is to make hamburgers so that they can adapt it, but they don't allow their way of life to feel it. DMX wasn't the one in particular who felt insulted during Jay-Z's Rising Lady run and has over and over blamed Jay for deceiving his accomplices to climb the corporate ladder. Woman Run once called Liar Cohen, a nearby tutor of Jay-Z, a culture vulture, and blamed him for utilizing Partition and win strategies to control specialists. Currently, DMX's cases of treachery during Jay-Z's Def Jam administration just stoke the fire. Furthermore, with Diddy's continuous embarrassment pulling back the shade on industry control, fans are returning to DMX claims about Jay-Z's residency at Def Jam. DMX frequently voiced doubt toward industry power players, and with Diddy embarrassment uncovering an example of double dealing and treachery in Hip Jump, could DMX's doubts reach out to his contention with Jay-Z? Both tycoons have confronted claims of taking advantage of their leverage to stifle shame and rivalry, leaving fans addressing the number of extensions that Jay-Z was ready to consume to remain on top. Pimp C likewise had some meat with Jay-Z. Obviously, Pimpy's hesitance to team up with Jay-Z on Huge Pimpin' wasn't just about imaginative contrast. It ran further than that. Pimp's regard for Tupac, who had openly fought with Jay-Z during the East Coast-West Coast meet, vigorously affected his choices. Tupac had marked Jay-Z among his enemies, and for Pimp Tupac's judgment conveyed weight around there with Jay-Z. I definitely thought he was like, man, advise him to take that check, to go give it to Tupac. Mother man, he's going to be taking all my... I was like, however again, it was extraordinary. He likes, how about we do the video? And Chad resembles, no, I ain't shooting no video. And Bun obviously is like, how about we go in the time everyone had cash so they were going to Trinidad? All costs paid. It would have been Trinidad Festival. I would rather not do a record with Jay-Z and how individuals misinterpret it. Man, I was in the studio when we got the record and he put the beat on and he resembles man. What the is this? What the is this? They're going to send me this trash bin mother beat for me to rap on. This is the very thing they're going to send me to rap on with Jay-Z. And he said, man, you understand what I will rehash. I'm about to rape the country. At the point when Pimp C consented to deal with enormous pimpin', he requested that Jay-Z meet him in Atlanta as a demonstration of honor. However, Jay declined a move, which developed Pimp's doubts about his personality despite the fact that Bun B figured out how to smooth things over. Pimp made his position clear by recording his piece of the music video independently in Florida. Was this Pimp's inconspicuous approach to declaring his freedom, or does it highlight a more profound issue with Jay-Z's supposed egotism and reluctance to think twice about this? This takes us back to our primary story. Could Jay's defensive impulses toward Beyonce cross a line with Pimp C? So the hypothesis goes like this. Pimp C was perched on a tape that could have humiliated both Jay and Bae, and when Pimp wouldn't remain silent, Jay supposedly ensured the recording and Pimp vanished. This sounds unrealistic, perhaps. However, when you check out the planning of Pimp's passing and all our progressing meet with Pimp, what's more, the bits of hearsay about this tape, it's hard not to come to an obvious conclusion. Beyonce and Jay-Z are music sovereignty, yet even the greatest domains have their mysteries. This spilled tape in the event that Genuine could uncover breaks in their ideal picture. Well, it hasn't been so amazing since we've previously been smelling a few soils on them throughout the long term. I'm saying Sean Carter recollects all that he did to me, and he has it on tap very much like Tiddy, and we should not neglect their more tight than common. Connect to Diddy as Diddy faces mounting charges. Jay-Z's association with him is going under examination in the event that Diddy's domain disintegrates under the heaviness of contention. Could Jay-Z's nearby relationship with him welcome further inquiries concerning his own techniques for keeping up with power? Diddy has frequently been blamed for quieting disputes and utilizing impact to remain on top of Jay-Z's supposed contribution in Pimpy's quiet draws. Scary equals did Jay-Z, a dear companion of Diddy, take on comparative methodologies to safeguard his domain from potential outrages? Well, our hypotheses aren't misjudged. This went down on Pimp C's last evening alive. He should fly back to Texas the following day, however never made it his loved ones got stressed when he didn't answer their calls and lodging staff ultimately tracked down him lethargic. In his bed, the post-mortem examination highlighted a blend of lean and rest apnea, yet dear companions express in any case. To short, who was dealing with a project with Pimp C raises doubts of foreplay in his passing. He scrutinized the authority examination report safe. It wasn't sufficiently unmistakable to close the reason for his passing, the remedy in something different. or something that I don't actually know yet with me. I never genuinely heard of something that would give that. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.